The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into Thing or Two About Life. It is the Total Podcast, and I am Mario. I am joined by the fam, the crew, my lovely compadres, partners in crime. We want to welcome you guys back in. We're going to get to our regular shenanigans. Last show, we were really serious, but we're going to get back on track tonight, and we're going to get in, we're going to get out. And I know I say this all the time, but tonight is going to be truly that night. We're going to introduce everybody, and we're going to get going. So, Miss Stay in Your Lane, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I just wish I could see myself. I'm having a few little technical difficulties. I guess that's the price that you pay when you just don't stay in your motherfucking lane.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. We'll just move on from that. Hey, cat lady, how are you doing, pretty lady? What's going on? Talk to him, Marlena.
Meow, meow. Hello, viewers. How are y'all this evening? We hope to give y'all a fabulous show, and we truly hope that you enjoy it. If you haven't bought a friend, go back out and bring one in. We're going to have a blast this evening. Hang in there with us. Meow.
All right. There you go. Meow. And our producer extraordinaire, Andrea, how are you doing, lovely lady?
Hey.
Just as dry.
That's just a drab.
Oh, okay. Somebody licked your bum pop when you weren't looking. Okay. Gotcha. What's going on?
Good evening, everyone. Glad that everybody's here. Janine, we are out. I hope you are having a great time at work. We're still here. You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay. All right, cool. All right, bro. I don't know what's going on tonight. Talk to him. Tell him what's going on.
Hey, it's your boy Triple H. Mr. Make It Do What It Do in the building. Experiencing some technical difficulties. The internet is shot around here. I don't know what's going on. But hey, we here. We gonna make it do what it do.
We gonna make it do what it do. And Mama D, come on and talk to us. Bring it up, pretty lady.
Good evening, everyone. Sippy now. Welcome to the Playhouse. The Rugrats are all here, and they all strange and stuff tonight, but we're gonna make it work.
Okay. I guess the question would be, Mama D, are you hot?
Miss Madeline here.
Every time
You
we
didn't
try to
introduce
have
me,
some good.
Mario, you didn't introduce me.
Okay, Miss Madeline, it's clearly since you ain't ever going nowhere, Miss Madeline. Come on, just
Hi, everybody. Hi.
talk to him.
How y'all doing this evening? Y'all all doing fine? Is y'all all doing fine?
We doing fine, Madeline.
No, ain't talking to me. Miss Dianetta's having a hot flash.
No, I always get out when I see pretty men.
Oh. Where they at?
I guess Mario and Triple H just don't exist in that.
Well, now listen now listen now. See, in defense of the man, and I you know, Leon is my bestest friend in the whole wide world, and I ain't trying to call nobody ugly or nothing, but you know, where I'm from, they say men are handsome gentlemen. I ain't never heard nobody say purty man. Well, anyway, I just want to say hey, y'all.
Hey,
All right.
Madeline.
Thank you, Madeline. We appreciate that. Every
I'll
time
be
you
back
come
later,
around,
y'all. I'll be back later.
please
Much
don't.
later.
Yep. She
Okay.
Miss Donetta hit it on the head.
Somebody
All
need to
right,
hit her
so
on the head. Somebody need to hit her on the head.
as Miss Madeline makes her exit,
They're gonna hit you with. So now, don't mess with me, tonight, Madeline. I done had a couple of shots.
I need to be there with you.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Hangs up on me, but that's all right. Bye, y'all.
we starting off with some weird energy. Let's see where this gonna go. Let's see what else with here gonna go. All right, we're gonna start off with a question. And here's the question. I'm gonna start off with you, Andrea. Do you think people change, or are they who they are from the beginning, no matter what the circumstance? Doesn't matter how they raised, doesn't matter. Go ahead. You say what?
People change. They show you when you first meet a person, they show you their imposter. hmm That imposter, he or she can be everything that you can imagine. But after a little while, you get to see that real person. Yeah. And yeah, people change. You know, sometimes they change like they change their underwear. That's if they wear them, but they may or may not wear them. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Cause yeah, people change. Sometimes it's for the good, sometimes it's for the bad. But them motherfuckers, they sure can change. Do a whole 360 on your way, and you just be want to go smack them up at times. Moving on.
I mean that's cool, but the question was, are people who they are no matter what? No
Hell
matter
no.
what.
Hell no. See, I'm like me. I'm always who I am. This is who I am. The majority of the time.
Okay. All right, let me move on to Felicia, because
Wait a minute.
clearly,
Hold up. Before you move to Felicia, how can you be
Evidently.
who you are for the majority of the time? Is you somebody else?
No, I'm me all the time. But when you tend to piss me off, I can change.
So you the majority of the time until you change
Yeah,
to somebody else. Oh, okay.
maybe,
I was just trying to
maybe
make
somebody,
it
maybe, maybe
clear
I
to
just may have,
understand.
maybe I change to somebody else. Maybe I just have an attitude for the rest of the day. Maybe I just stop doing things that I normally would do.
That sounds a little bipolar.
No,
Um,
it's just like Leon say. You know how he always talk about it depends on the time of the day. It depends on the situation.
Mm, mm.
I just want to let you know that at the end of the show, Andrea, we do have counselors standing by.
I didn't. Didn't I say that today? Didn't I say that? I think I need to go now from bed.
Yeah,
I said that.
yeah, we gonna get you some counseling, because clearly there's some
got a lot
issues.
of issues going on there. For that.
Yeah, I got a lot of going on. I just can't say the shit. Issue. But guess what? It's gonna be okay. Hey,
Um,
All right.
you
Felicia,
just don't.
Huh?
Well, well, let me tell you, people are, you are who you are no matter what, even if you are a little bit on the bipolar side, a little bit on the schizophrenic side, a little bit on the cheating side. It's just however it is, that is who you are. And that who you are does not put you in a box as to being one specific type of way. You might be multiple ways. One minute you can be real nice. Next minute, you can tell somebody, you know what, shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. And the next minute, you could just be, okay, I'm so sorry, but there's you. That's just you. You are who you are, regardless.
Okay. That's sort of what I was getting at. The question is, depending, a lot of people say, depending on how you raised is how you could be, you come from a less fortunate background, you could be affluent. And then I just think that no matter where you come from, you could suppress some things, you could try to hide it, kick it under the rug, but ultimately who you are shines through at some point. What's your position on that, Marlena? Do you think you can suppress deep down inner urges of who you are, or do you think it eventually rises to the top and you just become who you are?
Hold on, Marlene. You before you answer it. Damn, Mario, were you on the phone with me? I could find out or something.
No. What?
Is
Why
that
you?
something? Did you tell me we talked about that?
Yeah.
Hello.
Who you talking to?
I asked Miss Thunder, did she had you told him what we talked about today?
No, I did not.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Marlena, you're up.
What was the question?
I know that's damn right. What was the question? um, do you think people are inherently who they are no matter what? They can't suppress. I mean, you might can suppress it for a little bit, might can hide it, throw dirt on it, but eventually, no matter what your situation are, you end up being who you are. Do you believe in that?
I wished I could have suppressed some of them ass whoopings I got when I was a kid, but that didn't happen. And eventually, they taught me some very valuable lessons. Um, I think as we grow into who we are, we change some things about ourselves. Um, um, and I think as well as we grow, we value the things that we were taught to. So, you have a mixture of I don't know, values or or I guess personalities of I guess I should say your character. You have different characteristics of things of what you grew up with and was taught, and that you value to keep with you, and things that you want to change about yourself. It's all in making who you are. Um, I don't think that anybody sticks to everything um, that they encountered in their earlier life. There are some things that you perhaps suppress that you don't want to uh, uh, come up, and things that you are just outright vocal and expressive about it in many other ways.
Okay. All right. What
If
about you, Mama D?
that's an
Oh,
answer.
that's the answer? That's the complete answer? You got it all out?
Yeah. I said if that's an appropriate answer.
I mean, it's not whether it's appropriate. That's your answer. That's all that matters.
Answer, but you know, I'm
What about you, Mama D?
understandable.
Well, I think at times there are situations where when you first meet someone, they show you who you want them to be. And as you become comfortable in the relationship, then they start showing you what they truly are. Sometimes it's for the better. Most of the time it's for the worse. I will say that if that person doesn't have anything to hide, they are upfront with them from the very beginning. But if you are trying to show them, I think a lot, and I'm speaking as a woman, a lot of times women make the mistake, and I've made that mistake as well, of telling men what they like and how they like it, which is not something that we should be divulging. And then, like, say for instance, I like flowers. I don't because I'm allergic to them, but I'm just using that as an excuse, as an example. I would tell him I like flowers. I like getting flowers, and then he starts sending me flowers because that's what I like. Or I like to be sent candy and little gifts and trinkets and stuff, and they start doing that. But the moment you start feeling comfortable and a little bit relaxed, and your guard is down, that stuff stops. Because now they feel like, okay, I got her, or I got her. So I don't have to do all that is necessary because I know I got them in my back pocket. So I do think that people change according to the circumstances. Instead of just being upfront at the beginning and being who you are, showing them totally what you are and what you're about.
Okay. All right. All right, bro. What's your feelings on it? Do people change, or they just destined to be who they are no matter what?
He's not here.
He's in and out.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason I was asking this question, me and Felicia was talking earlier, and me and my daughter, we were just talking about Hitler, and we were just debating whether he was going to be Hitler no matter what. And they got me to, me and Felicia were talking. I was like, you know what, that's a good question. Because my daughter said if he would have got into art school, chances are he wouldn't have been Hitler. And I said that sometimes you are who you are, no matter if he would have got in art school. It might would have took a while to develop into that, but you are who you are regardless. So that's what his question kind of came from, just to see, do you believe people are going to be who they are no matter what?
I know of a family who's quite interesting because the entire family, and I don't mean just one individual family like the mama, the daughters, and the sons. I mean the aunts, the aunts, the uncles, the nieces, the nephews, everybody. The whole entire family were, well, I won't say were, I will say are gamblers and thieves.
Mm-hmm.
They teach their children how to steal. And and that's what their entire family does. They gamble and they steal. They teach their children how to steal. They teach and the boys, they teach to sell drugs, and the daughters boost and those kind of things. And that's what they all grew up to become. there were maybe one or two of them that decided to make a change for themselves. But the rest of them pretty much do what they do, in and out of jail. And I just thought, my God, the whole entire family, even the babies.
Wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's, as we like to say about culture, if that's the culture of the family, then yeah, I could see how that could happen. So, all right, Andrea, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Andrea, would you rather be in a marriage that has plenty of good sex but no love, or a marriage that has a lot of love but not good sex?
Wow.
Oh wow. Oh God, that's a hard one to answer. Being that I have a high sex drive, I need both. I need both. I'm sorry. I need both.
So, okay.
I need you to be able to love me and love me the way that I need to be loved. And I'm gonna love you the way that you need to be loved. Uh, and I also need you to be able to be sexual compatible with me. So I can't do without one or the other.
Okay. All right. That wasn't a choice, but
I know
I
it
mean,
wasn't a choice, but if I just
yeah, if you just had to choose.
had to choose one, I'd rather for a person to love me. Sex you can work on.
Okay. Even as you got, I forgot what you call the little eeny teeny meeny. What you call it?
If he got a tickler now, you better have some good head game.
Oh, okay. What if he got a tickler and a small tongue?
Oh, Lord. That vows for divorce right
Oh my
there.
God.
Okay.
You can't,
All right.
you can't satisfy me one way, but then, nah, next. I'm
What if
sorry.
okay, say he got a tickler and he got a small tongue, but he's a hell of a finger banger. You good with that?
No,
Okay.
no.
I tried, Nubby. I tried.
Ooh,
She just ain't having it. She ain't trying to love you.
oh my God.
I am. uh, just no. I am trying to love a person, but no, just no.
Nubby
Even
ain't
if
too
you,
worried. Nubby in the corner trying to find his little Nubby. So he ain't too worried.
yeah,
I
but
mean, Mario, what you? I mean, okay, he can love me, but he can't satisfy me sexually. Okay, isn't that kind of grounds for the reason why people cheat?
Wow.
Some people they providing one thing for me, but they can't provide the other thing for me as well. I mean that sometimes some people they start looking elsewhere to get that other satisfaction that they're missing.
that man can have 16 inches and some women are still cheat.
If he had 16 inches, he wouldn't be my damn man.
And that's true. And that's true. That means that there is something missing there in that relationship or marriage or whatever it is.
Her womb.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
What's missing is her womb if he got 16 inches.
Oh Jesus.
Wow.
All right, Mama D, what would you want? You want the marriage with the love and bad sex, or the good sex and no love?
Now look at the expression on her face.
This is not a good question.
He made it hard. Right?
This is
I
not
mean,
a question.
If you are out there listening to this question, please email us your comments on this, because we really need to know your answers to this.
yeah,
22@gmail.com.
We sure do need to know y'all's answer to this one.
I would take the love and bad sex. We can work on the sex. Yeah, I can't say no more. I agree with you.
oh, I can
Hold
see
on. I need two specific people that I know listen to this show. Don't make me call you out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ken, you listen to the show. Give me an answer to this. Girl, you listen to the show. Not that girl, y'all know. I need an answer to this, please.
You talking about Daryl King?
No.
Oh.
But if
Go
he
ahead,
wants to answer the question, he can.
yes, he can. Okay, Felicia, since you right there, what you got?
The man first can. I want to see what the men want. What y'all think? Because
how about you, Mr. Triple H?
I'm more adaptive than men are. Now I will tell you that.
I didn't get the question because my internet is trash today for some odd reason. I keep blacking in and out. So what was the question?
We want to know, would you have it's an A or B, would you have a marriage that's full of love and bad sex, or would you rather have good sex and no love?
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. To answer that question,
it ain't just a slam dunk, is it?
no, it's not. You said love and bad sex, or
Good sex,
and
no
no
love.
love. Shit.
Uh-huh.
The next show we have, I'm gonna have some Jeopardy music.
What she look like?
Oh, Lord. He always got to throw some more bullshit in the game.
Hey, it's an honest question. I'm saying, if you can stomach to look at her, I'm saying it. You know, you can deal with a lot of shit. Like Miss Donetta said, you can deal with some bad sex and and a little love. But if she ugly, hell, if it's horrible sex and no love, somebody got to go.
You know what? Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, we ain't say horrible sex and no love.
I thought she ugly.
Hey,
What
And
you
then
ready
him added one. He said she ugly, horrible sex, and no love. We ain't put all those parameters on it.
hey.
Wow.
But sometimes you just be real about the whole subject.
Okay, all right. Marlena?
I ain't answering that question.
You gotta answer Marlena. They say we don't do that round here.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna take the biblical route.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
I was about to say, please explain it to the listeners.
That God says love conquers all. And with that being said, I hope he conquered that battle of bad sex.
Oh, wow.
I hope he conquered that battle of bad sex for me, and we can get that thing worked out since I love him so much. That's got to be a lot of love.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Felicia?
I'm gonna take the good sex and no love because you keep having sex with me, you're gonna love me. So I ain't pressed.
Oh.
All right then. Look
I
at
have not
somebody.
found that to be true yet.
It's always been true in my case, but I can't say for nobody else.
Ooh. Are you
You got some
saying?
good Rudy Tooty Pooty over there.
Let me take a drink on that one.
Yeah, friendly. You got some good Rudy Tooty Pooty over there.
I
Are you?
unfortunately do. I get stalker.
You got the Midas touch, auntie.
Y'all know what? I already get accused of being messy, so I'm like, hey, touching that, let's move on.
No.
What?
Get messy.
Mario, you need to answer the question.
Get messy.
No. I'm gonna have to take Felicia route. Give me the sex. Cause sometimes love end up going sideways anyway. At least when the sex goes sideways, you pretty much go, okay, well, shit ain't happening for me no more. You tired of it too, man? All right, well, shit, it was real. You know, when love goes bad, you be all fucked up in the chest. You know, you be feeling like, you know, you want to do some things. If I see her with another nigga and my kids, I'm killing them all. You know, I don't want all that. I can walk away from sex with no complications.
That's right.
But you would marry a person like that? Well, you would marry a person for good sex and no love? Because she clearly said married.
Yes, I did say married. It's people you know right now who ain't married just like that, Marlena.
Yes, that is true.
We're talking about you.
No, I mean, I'm gonna have to pull Aaliyah. What she look like?
Answer that question better than that.
No, I'm telling you at this point in my particular life, yes, I am sex deprived. Bring it on.
You just horny. You just horny and ain't thinking straight.
Love take you through too many peaks and valleys and shit. Y'all don't find that to be with love when it's good, it's good.
Well,
and when it's bad, it's bad.
I get, yeah. Well, I guess that comes with
being a man.
Me being an emotional being, as said, because if I'm gonna have sex with you if I'm not emotionally connected to you.
Right.
That's women.
If the love's not there, I ain't gonna have. If ain't no love, I don't want to have sex with you because it's
physical attraction too.
Okay, both of y'all can speak at the same time.
Well, shit, I ain't hear one of them, so I knew they were both talking, but I ain't hear but Marlena. I heard my Dinetta trying to say something, but go ahead.
Go ahead, D.
Oh, I said you were being a woman. Women have sex with men who they have emotional attachments to. Men have sex with women who they have physical attraction to, because men are more visible. You know, they into what they look like. That's the first thing they want to know. What you look like.
Okay, I'm glad y'all brought that up, right? See, y'all love to say that y'all can only y'all have sex with men that y'all have emotional attraction to, emotional connection to. Emotional connection doesn't always mean you love them.
That's true.
That's true.
I said emotional.
Okay, so if I got a person who don't quite love me, plenty of people who got married and the love wasn't quite where their marriage was at, and they caught up maybe over time. But a lot of people have got married to each other that didn't quite love each other then.
That's true.
Well, when
Mhm.
I say that I have an emotional connection to them, that means I love them.
Well, see, me, I'm a little different because I have to be physically attracted. I ain't got to love you. I just got to be physically attracted. It's all about what you look like.
Well,
I
I ain't
mean,
trying to
and the
get emotional.
harsh reality of it is plenty of people are like Felicia. That's the harsh reality of it all.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to get emotionally connected to you if I don't like what I see physically.
Okay. Okay. So what you saying is you need a little you need a little bit of the best of all the worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But there are plenty of people who are emotionally and and love people who are not very attractive. Because I'm sure
Yeah.
all of us seen couples and go, what in the world did they see in that person?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
And
because
I
what
think I
you
asked
see
that
is the
question
attractive.
then we asked that question a couple podcasts ago. Have you ever been with somebody where your friend was like, what the fuck are you doing with them? But something about them you liked? I think we
Because what
asked that
you
question
see,
before.
it's all about what you see. It's not about what the next person see.
We did ask that question, but it wasn't because of the physical aspect of it. It was that that person was wrong for you, or um, they didn't have the kind of lifestyle they thought. But I didn't get that question. I didn't get the impression that you were asking that question because that person was but ugly.
Okay. All right. Okay. So with that being said, Miss Donetta, have you dated somebody that somebody in your life considered butt ugly?
I have.
Looking back on it, taking yourself emotionally from the situation now it's been a while. Were they butt ugly?
They were.
Okay. What about you, Shug? You done dated? Huh?
But
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
he was a good man. He was a real good man. And his looks didn't have anything to do with us breaking up. It didn't have anything to do with that. It was just that at that time, I was not ready for that type of relationship that he wanted. He wanted a wife. I wasn't ready to be a wife. And he turned out to be a very good. We still friends. I've seen him since I've been home. He has. I mean, he's still but ugly as far as I'm concerned. But he's a very good husband, and he has a beautiful wife.
Well, I heard Janine one time say that when you ugly, it makes it easy to break up with you. I've heard her say this on multiple occasions. That's what she said. Well, he was ugly anyway, so it was easy to break up with him. So what about you, Suge? You know, had that person that your friends or family or co-worker be like, God damn, baby, I don't know what you see in him.
No, I honestly really lack. No.
Are you sure,
What?
Suge?
No, I haven't.
Okay. All right. What about you, Felicia? You never had that that Ugmo?
I did have someone that's an ex, the one that I was with the longest for 7 years. Um, there were a lot of people that thought that he was a real Ugmo, but they only saw him when he got off work. But when I showed them a picture of him when he got dressed up and clean shaven, they had to do a double take and said, "Wow, that's the same guy." Yeah, because people look kind of different when they working and don't really give too much of a care about what they look like at work because he does a manly type of physical job. But when he gets some time to be able to clean himself up, it's like, ooh, nice. So can't judge that.
Okay. All right. What about you, bro? You done had somebody that your friends or your family question, like, damn, Lee Jack, I know you can do better than that.
Of course. But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, I had one and then people judged me for it. I fucking enjoyed it, loved it. That girl did everything I asked. It ain't nothing I could have asked for that she didn't, and I just didn't care. I mean, what people thought. I mean, I really didn't. I mean, after a while, I ain't even see it. You know what I'm saying? I used to just really look what people see, and because I was so, I guess, hooked or whatever you want to say, I ain't even see it. I just didn't see it. But other people like, God damn, dude, shit, you better head on to the eye doctor. Your glasses is fucked up.
Wow.
But I just didn't care. I mean, it happens, right? Like Leon said, it happens.
Everybody had that one somebody.
Not everybody.
Everybody had that one.
Marlena, you ain't had that experience, Marlena.
I ain't never dated nobody who was ugly.
I think
But-
everybody has had that experience. It's just other folks ain't said nothing about, oh, he's so ugly.
Would your sisters be honest with you and tell you the truth?
I've never had that experience. For one, if I'm not attracted to you.
Yes, my sisters would definitely tell me that I was dating ugly. If that would be with no hesitation. But you know, Miss Ruth. She would straight up tell me that nigga ugly. And so with my sister in Memphis. But I've never dated an ugly guy. But I will go back and retract my previous comment when I have dated a guy that I wasn't emotionally or emotionally connected to. And it was a hard lesson learned. And so for that reason, I would never, ever do it again. And that was in my early, young, inexperienced life. And so that would never, ever, ever happen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I gotta go ahead.
As I was getting ready to say, I've never dated anyone that I wasn't attracted to, and no, they have never been ugly. But I can, as Marlena saying, yes, I have dated someone that I wasn't emotionally attracted to. It was all about what he could do for me at that time, and he wasn't ugly either.
Yeah.
Never been there. Never done that.
I wasn't sexually attracted to him either, but you know, he was nice to me. He took me out and whatever, and I was I'm just gonna put it out there, trying to make someone else jealous. And like I said, this was in my early young life. I was trying to make someone else jealous, and I paid a big cost for that. It wasn't something that if I had an experience in life that I could take back, that would be it. That would be the experience that I would take back.
Oh, you got caught playing them games that y'all always talking about guys play. You got caught playing games.
It was a very hard lesson learned, like I said.
Oh, okay. You got caught playing them games. Okay.
Very hard lessons learned.
Okay. All right. So, all right, Felicia, I'm gonna start with you on this particular question. Okay, let's take the three main things out of this right quick. and give me something else that could potentially cause a divorce in a marriage. Let's take away cheating, let's take away finances, and let's take away lying. Well, we all agree that those are the three biggest things that cause divorce.
Cheating. What else?
Cheating, finances, and lying.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Now,
Abusive,
Okay.
physically abusive, mentally abusive.
Okay. So yeah,
And
I mean,
sexually
ain't no way to
abusive.
spin that. Ain't no way to spin
And
that.
sexually abusive. Lack of sex. Don't give me enough. That's sexual abuse.
Do y'all really
I agree with you on the sexual abuse part where you don't get enough. That is abuse. I agree
That's
with you there.
abuse. Especially when it's good. Man, don't play with me. You better give it to me. That's abuse. You don't give it to me. Don't come up with no excuse. Baby, I'm tired. I don't give a damn. Lay there. Your dick gonna get hard. I know what to do with it.
No, what's the one they say we use? I got a headache.
Yeah, you can have a headache. That's okay. Lay on down.
I ain't never in my
It's
life
gonna get
told no
hard.
woman no shit like that. I'm sorry, I can't perform tonight. I got a headache.
But don't sex cure headaches. It always cured mine.
Look, he can
I just
say,
never
look, my
understand how
body
that's an
hurt.
excuse.
He can say my body hurt. Oh, baby, my back hurt. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do like y'all men do. I'm gonna give you a good old massage, and I'm gonna get to rubbing on you, and I'm gonna get to feeling on you and touching on you. And I guarantee you, you might not get the ending of the massage, but I'm gonna get me some.
Headaches are usually due to stress, and sex is a wonderful stress reliever. And it has always helped me when I had a headache.
I was under that same impression too, but I'm telling y'all are y'all, and we tell y'all this all the time. Some women use that sex to hold men's hearts, be prisoners as punishment, and that's that. Some women don't see it like y'all see it. Some women hold sex like if I'm almost at my 50,000 sex point, and if I do that, they gonna come and repo it. So I can't do it. You know, and like if they give it up too much, somebody coming to take it away from them. Well, you done with yours, you done for the rest of your life. So y'all like to do it, but not every woman like that though. Some women reach a point where they just could take it or leave it and don't give a fuck how the other person feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't need to be with that person who still has a sex drive. Go be with somebody who done lost it just like you have.
Dang.
Alicia
cold-blooded.
If you can't get it up when you want it, when I want it, don't expect for me to give it to you when you want it. It's a two-way street, not one way.
Yeah, and I don't care. Those situations when people have arguments and stop and be mad and stuff, and they don't want to have sex. I don't give them how mad you are.
See, that's why in the beginning of the relationship, you know how you have those conversations about things that you're going to do, things you're going to take, things you ain't going to take. I'm going to flat out let you know in the beginning. I don't give a damn how mad you might be at me or how mad I might be at you. But if I want some, you going to give me some of that.
Number one, we ain't finna go to bed. We're not.
I'm a find my way into your pants. I don't give a damn.
We're not.
And guess what? It ain't gonna be no argument about it either. You just gonna lay your ass down and we gonna get this done.
That's right.
No, because we gonna get it done while we in the
It's
middle.
almost like rape.
I was just getting ready to say, don't make me rape you now. Who you gonna say? Who you gonna tell?
But it'll be a sensual
rape.
rape. I'm gonna make you give in, that just do little things and you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Once you did get hard, you can't tell me no. It's over.
I'm sorry. No means no.
Yeah, okay.
That
So
is
while
so
your mouth
fucked
telling
up.
me no, your dick is gonna be jumping, and then I'm just gonna get on top and have my fun. And let me hear you holler, no, no, baby, no. Yeah, okay.
You
Find
you
something
see how
trivial
casually they just talking about
happen.
rape, Leon?
Right.
Y'all just talking about rape so casual.
It's not rape. It's just we having sex.
That's all it is.
Let me tell you something. The
Let 'em
prison is
live.
full of men who said the same thing.
Right.
Why when it comes to a woman? You should know that by now. Hey,
See, that jump was so cavalier. You said, call the police. Who the fuck you gonna tell? Ain't nobody gonna believe your punk ass. See, that's how cavalier it is. We can't even call the police when we actually been raped. They just come here. So she gave you some
all I can
coochie
say,
and you
all I
calling
can
up.
say is you should have just went ahead and
How
gave me some.
y'all done said no when y'all was getting raped?
Hmm?
How many times y'all done said no when y'all was getting raped?
See, thank you.
Can't even
I
answer the
need some.
question.
I need some crickets right in that part right there when neither one of y'all said
I
nothing.
said
The
no.
expressions on your face. I need some crickets right there, Mario.
I said no plenty of times.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I was just so traumatized. I just couldn't bring it all right. But some memories hurt.
Okay. So
Okay.
while you talking
Both of
that
y'all
no, while you talking that no, while I'm riding and you talking that no, I'm gonna get my nut and leave you still hard. You ain't about to get your nut. I'm gonna get off. I'm going about my business. So you can stand there looking like, oh, you just gonna do me like that? Yeah, because you
You ain't
said
gonna
I was
finish this.
raping you, but I got
You
my nut, so it's we good.
we ain't gonna finish this. You ain't gonna finish this. Yeah.
No, you said I was raping you, so I got my nut. I'm good. Now I'm going to sleep.
Go get it by
Oh,
your
okay. So
damn
that's
self.
go ahead, Leah.
So you should get it by your damn self because I ain't participating in shit.
That's hard to
But
do.
see, that's the thing about it. You forget women don't actually need you to participate. We
Do it
just
by
need
your
you to
damn
be
self.
hard. That's
That's
all
it.
we need. Hard.
If I say no, that's what I mean. No, you ain't get. I don't give a fuck if it's if it's goddamn be 12 inches long and rock hard. If I say no, that's no. I don't give a fuck what
Well,
he say.
look, my other half is not gonna be
Men,
that mad at me to where he's gonna just tell me no and mean flat out no.
Oh, wow.
I be,
men. See, when it comes to men and they say no, they actually mean yes. When it comes to sex,
But that's what they say about us too.
Oh my God, that's some old double standard shit right there.
That's what they say about us too.
Yes. Except for y'all don't
But
go to
they-
prison when we
right.
go to prison if it found out that wait a minute, she meant no. Yeah, we go to prison for it.
Mhm. Yeah, when I say no, I mean no.
remember that. Remember that this is for entertainment purposes only.
They mean it.
They cannot, so you cannot use it against me in the court of law.
God.
This is
They done
for
did it.
entertainment purposes only.
The laws of
Look,
rape is non year determined by the year.
Leon ain't
it,
talking about nothing.
Still can be
no,
prosecuted.
see, if my other half gotta be that upset with me to tell me no and seriously mean it, then we don't need to be together. And we ain't gonna be together once you done told me no. Oh, you mean it? For real? Oh, you know what? I'm so done with you because this is not the conversation we had in the very beginning. I told you it don't matter how mad we are at each other. When I want some, I gotta get me some. So since I can't get it from you, then we ain't gonna be together. Deuces.
And when we tell y'all no, y'all get so fucking mad, boy.
I
Y'all
don't.
be acting like, ooh.
I don't
That's
get
why I
mad.
said we ain't gonna be together. You tell me no and really mean it. Oh, I'm done with you.
Mario, I don't get mad. I get even, but not in a
Even.
bad. I get even, but not in a bad way. I don't play fair. I don't fight fair when it comes to sex. You will give in.
Oh,
All right, I hear you. All right, Mama D, what say you on all of this? You've been sitting back, taking it all in and listening. What say you?
You raping people too?
Yeah.
No. Because I want you to understand when I say no, that's exactly what I mean. So when you say no, I understand that means no. That doesn't mean no forever. It just means no at that particular time. Oh yeah, I might be pissed off and mad and stuff, but I know what to do to take care of me.
And see, in that when you say take care of you, that's when you're supposed to go get your little thing like right there beside.
See, she's still talking about raping folks. She ain't not.
Andrea, what did I say? Don't play fair. Don't fight fair.
Right. You lay right there beside them, you know, just handle you.
I'm thinking about the long haul because
Definitely when they say no, you ain't got to touch them. You don't have to touch them. You don't have to argue. You don't have to do nothing. But women are clever enough to get what they want. Once they say no and they mad.
No, go ahead and finish your long haul, Donnell.
But I'm thinking in the long, it may not be that night, but it may be another time. Then we'll do something then. But everybody had a moment when they just don't want to do it. I mean, that's just simple. That's nature.
Yeah, but they just being stubborn when they mad.
Being stubborn? Shit.
They just being stubborn when they mad.
I was in a situation.
Having sex. I'm just gonna tell you. If I'm mad at you, ain't gonna be no sex.
Oh my God.
I was in a situation.
Yeah, but trying to justify rape.
What?
You go, yeah, but they just stubborn. He don't mean to turn over, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in a situation where motherfucker argue with me from sun up to sundown, and then decide she wanted to make me get over it or whatever, try to have sex with me. I don't want no damn sex from you. Get the fuck away from me. Telling me no? Yeah, I'm telling you no. Get the fuck away from me.
What, those were the exact words?
Get the fuck away from me.
Oh, that was a real heated argument. That sounds like a breakup type of argument.
Yo, that's serious.
You serious? Leave me the fuck alone. Don't fucking touch me no more.
See, sometimes we mean it, ladies. So don't think we don't.
When did you ever mean it?
When did I ever mean it? Or are you talking to Mario?
I'm talking to Mario.
Okay.
Yeah, when did you ever mean it?
Look, you just had eyewitness testimony of it happens. Leon just told you it happens.
So, well, if I can make my other half that mad to where he's gonna tell me no, then no, there's no need of us even being together because I shouldn't be able to make you that mad.
So you would break up with him over that one particular time? What if it's just that one time?
Do you hear how he's saying no? That type of no? Oh, hell no. I don't want to be with you after that. I'm good. If I can make you that mad, I'm good.
But maybe you did do something that make a person that mad.
And that's what I'm saying. If I could do something to make you that mad, I'm good.
But I don't hear you saying that I'm sorry. I'm going to try to make it right. All you saying, if I made you that mad, then fuck you then.
Right.
She's sorry. She's telling you.
And I can't fix it with sex, then I don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to fix it with sex because sex don't fix nothing. It just satisfies my sexual urge. We can fix the problem by talking out the problem, but I just want some sex.
Wow.
Yeah, but sometimes when you in a certain moment, I mean, we as men, I know y'all think we think about sex a lot, in which we do, but some shit surpasses sex. You'd be like, you know what? Like Leon said, can you please leave me the fuck alone, please? You know, some
Yeah.
things you do surpasses that.
For a little while.
And everything that I could think of that would make you that mad, then we don't need to be together. So you tell me no like that, I would think I cheated. I was extremely disrespectful to your family, and some shit that's just totally freaking out of order that should have never happened. And because of the fact that that happened, you know what, it might happen again. So I'm good.
Lord, I hope and pray I never get a man who's that mad at me.
Right.
Whew, Jesus.
You know what the problem is? A lot of y'all women think y'all don't do nothing wrong. That's what it is.
No, we don't.
No, it's not that we don't think we do anything wrong. It's just that
Mario.
if I gotta make you that mad to where you talking to me like that, oh no, I'm good.
But why you keep saying it like that? I guess I got a problem with the way you word it. If I gotta make you that mad.
If I have made you that mad, if I have made my other half that mad to where he's talking to me like that with the no like that, nah, I don't want to be with you.
Is it me? I'm missing something here. You keep saying you don't want to be with him if you made him that mad. That means you're the cause of that anger, which means he's mad for a reason because of what you done.
Then that means I need to exit left.
Okay, you maybe should have exited left before you tried to screw him because you thought screw him was going to make it right. Fix it.
Right.
So, no. Not necessarily.
So,
I just want sex.
even though he pissed off at you and you done did something unfathomably wrong, you just want to fuck him.
If I did something unfathomably wrong, I don't want to be with you because I done made you that mad. I done something.
No.
No,
That's
I
not
don't
what
want
I
to
asked
be
you.
with you.
That's not what I asked you. That's not the question. The question is, you done did something to the highest level to piss this man off.
Yeah, and if I did that, that means I don't want to be with you.
Finish. No, let me finish the question. Don't just jump off and answer a question that ain't been asked yet. You done did something so outrageously wrong that then got under this man's skin that when you go to try to have sex with him, he tells you no. He don't want to have sex because he is too mad at you.
Then I don't want to be with him. My answer is not going to change. If I did something just that bad to where he's just that mad at me, if I went that far, I'm not even going to come at you for sex. But if I went that far, then I don't want to be with you in the first damn place. But
see,
if you got to get that mad at me,
you making
then
the
there's
question,
no need of us to even be
the
together.
way you want it to be, because see, the question was, you go to him for sex.
Yeah.
I go to him for sex.
Not you don't want to go to him for sex. The question
But
is,
see, y'all,
you're forgetting
about the part. You're forgetting about the part that he's already upset. So if he's already upset and talking like that, if he's already upset and he's talking like that,
you go to
no,
him
I'm
for
good.
sex. No, it's not you good. It's you go to him for sex. Put that in there. You go to him for sex, even though you know he pissed off at you.
Yeah, I already know he's pissed off. So I gotta already know how pissed off he is, because I gotta already know him like that. So, but once he started talking to me like that, that means, oh, I'm good. I'm done. I'm not gonna be bothered with this because I'm not. I'm just not. I'm good. We ain't gotta be together from that moment on because you just that mad at me.
See,
I'm good.
you're missing the whole question.
So If you guys want to just comment on this, you can always hit us up at a total q22@gmail.com. We always will check our emails, get those questions on, your comments, or whatever you may have. Mario, you,
Next question.
Oh my
you,
God. Hey, I mean, okay, yeah, okay, you're right. We'll move on to the next question. But for the record, I don't think Felicia will understand it totally what she was saying. We gonna move on.
For the record, y'all just don't want to accept my answer.
you can always look us up on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Come join the Facebook group. We still out there. Think or two about life total.
Well, one thing for sure, Felicia, that's your feeling and that's the way you feel, and you have the right to feel that way. I get what they're saying, but I also get what you're saying too. If it's to the point where he gets that mad, then you don't want to be with him. I understand that. I don't agree with it, but then, that's my right not to agree. But I totally understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's end on a fun, happy note. I want to start with Ms. Dionetta and Ms. Marlena. Since you've been, let's say, maybe of age, maybe from between 17 and up to now, what's a job that has disappeared since you was a youth up until now, Ms. Dionetta? Give me a couple jobs that no longer exist that were around when you was around.
Mm. An occupational job, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the world has changed a lot since you were 17. Give me some jobs that had just totally went by the wayside and disappeared.
Secretary. They're not called secretaries anymore. There's no secretaries. A shorthand stenographer. You don't see them anymore.
Okay, stenographer. Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
The secretaries are now called administrative assistants. It's very rare that you hear somebody say that they are someone's secretary. They don't say that anymore. General practitioners, you don't hear that term anymore. They're now called family medicine doctors.
Okay. That's it?
That I can think of right offhand, yes.
Okay, what about you, Marlena? What's some jobs that have gone by the wayside?
You want to call it a job because I do homemakers. Are not called homemakers anymore. They're called domestic engineers. Another one, I guess. Let's see. That's a good question because it's hard for me to think of something.
Well, I got one, Marlena. I got another one.
Go ahead.
Key punch operators. They don't exist anymore because they don't do key punching anymore. I used to be one, so I know they don't. Anymore. They call them data entry, and they use a computer. They don't use the cards anymore, so there's no more key punch operators.
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody can think of one, jump in. I know another switchboard operators don't exist no
I
more.
was just getting ready to say it, the telephone operator, Lord.
Yeah, switchboard. I thought that's what you said, Diana.
The person that used to pump your gas at the gas station.
Key punch operator.
Up north, they still got gas attendants up north.
Yeah.
What about the milkman?
There's some places that still have milkman, but in the metropolitan areas, no. Maybe some of the smaller towns they do, but not in the metropolitan areas they don't.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay. Since we can't think
That's
now,
smart.
what are some jobs y'all think gonna be in
one.
15 to 20 years from now gonna be gone?
Me, I have one.
Oh, okay. What you got, bro?
There's one for both questions. Strippers.
You know what?
What did you
Still
say?
exist.
Real,
He said
real strippers.
stripper.
Yeah.
Real strippers.
Oh my
He said it's a difference between a stripper and an adult entertainer.
Yes, it is.
They still have those over in Canada.
This ain't Canada.
A job that
Oh,
I know that they're trying to do away with is LPN.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're trying to make all the LPNs RNs now. That's
Yes,
true.
ma'am.
Yeah, they're going straight from CNAs to going to school for RNs. I don't even know if they're still offering courses for LPNs.
No. They're offering LPNs courses to become RNs, and they're
Yeah.
trying to get rid of the CNAs and call them certified assistants.
Or what are they? What down here
Techs.
they're called? Yeah,
A lot of,
patient care tech, because that's what
yep, I would say a lot of them they call techs
Yeah, I think we're going to start getting rid of them to CNAs too.
because they gotta always have somebody who gonna wipe their asses and stuff. Cause RNs they gonna tell you in a heartbeat that is not in my job description.
You know what? In Virginia, guess what? The RNs do, in Nebraska as well, because a lot of floors don't have CNAs. The RNs do it all.
Damn.
Delivery driver jobs are about to become obsolete because they have the automated driving vehicles.
That is definitely on the list that I'm looking at. Delivery driver, they say in about 10 to 15 years are gonna be obsolete, just like they say cab companies gonna be gone. There's gonna be now no any cab companies, period.
Truck driver jobs going too.
That is on the list as well, truck driver. Any other jobs y'all think gonna be gone?
Okay, since we're on the
Jobs
subject,
gone. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Do what?
and that's what I was getting ready to say. You know, with them taking away all these jobs, there are a lot of people are going to be out of jobs. You know, and how are we supposed to provide for our family? Because you know the government, what we all gonna jump back on welfare, get government assistance, or you want us to start back growing our own food and things like that? You know, people are into mortgages and things like that. If we don't have a job, then we can't pay for these things.
Yeah, but let me tell y'all something for real, all joke aside, from being on the backside of this, humans gonna always have a job because this shit is undependable. You know, unless you just gonna decide you're gonna be the person that fix this stuff. This stuff always breaks. As y'all see, it's always going down, it's always fluctuating, it's always, you know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be need for humans. I know they want to try to make everything automated and stuff, but I'm just saying I don't care if it's low end, high end, cheap, in the middle, shit breaks down. Don't care who make it. It's just not 100% reliable. So you're gonna need
I'm
humans.
telling you right now,
And
if that satellite drop out of the sky, it's gonna be some lost souls.
I get what you're saying with that, Mario, but those things are going to be created for the younger generation. But what about the older generation? If you already in your late 60s, 70s, 80s, are you going to be willing to go back? Is that person going to be willing to go back to school and learn those things in order to be able to get out here and fix this new technology now?
No, you just gonna have the see when one set of jobs in, another group pop up. The vegetable man gonna make a appearance back up because you gonna start growing your own fruits and vegetables, and you gonna be riding around selling it on the truck or something. Cause the young kids, you're right, it's gonna be a market for them. But I'm telling you, it's always gonna be a place. You know, it's always gonna be a place for humans.
But they're trying to get rid of cashiers, or they trying everybody to. They want everybody else to.
That is on the list too. Matter of fact, Donetta, that is number one on the list. Cashiers are going to be gone, and they say in 15 years there'll be no need for cashiers.
No, you say within the next 15. I say within the next 3 to 4 to 5 at least.
Well, this is the
Because
list for the
look
next
at Walmart.
15, but yeah, it could be quicker. But this say in the next 15 years, top 10 jobs they're going to be gone.
Fast food workers, because they already got some McDonald's already out. That's
Fast food workers is
completely
definitely on the
automated.
list too. It's on the list too. But somebody got to cook the goddamn food. I mean, robots ain't gonna be cooking the food.
They got the robots doing it. They even have an a no human at all gas station. There's no human there whatsoever.
Is receptionist on that list besides secretary?
Reception is not on the list. But you know what Donetta said about the punch, whatever, data entry is on the list. So there's no longer gonna need people to do data entry. I guess people the computer be able to read the paper and punch it in themselves. Read whatever information come in and put it into the system themselves, which Google already does that. So
Kiosk.
What else y'all think might be on this list that might be going away? Well done. Andrea, you said we might be growing our own food. Guess what? Farming is on the list, which I don't see how in the hell farming is going away. But they saying people who work the farm say it ain't gonna be nothing but machines on the farms working it.
Because the machines do it faster.
Okay.
Yep.
I've been out there and I've watched the machines, how they literally I've watched them in the cornfields, how they pick the corn and then they shuck the corn. They do all kinds of stuff before it goes to the top to the bin. And I was so freaking amazed, like, damn.
But how many farmers gonna be able to afford stuff like that?
Right.
Those big high-tech machines.
One thing about America, we will subsidize some farming. America pour millions of dollars into farms every year.
All you got to do is get an agricultural loan and they'll give you what you need.
I don't know if it's quite that simple, but it's somewhere along them lines.
If you got a farm, you apply for an agricultural loan. I've been checking into it.
They need to give grants instead of loans. Because with farmers, you never know how the crop is going to be.
And that's why they give you loans. So
you can fail.
Yep. And they can take your land.
They can take your land.
Right.
Yep. Take your land.
Bottom line is that eventually that's what it's gonna all be about. The government is gonna run everything. If you can't pay for your land, you can't get the equipment. Here, we can help you get this equipment, but then when you default on that loan or whatever, you can't pay your loan. Well, give us your land. Not give it to us. We'll just take your land.
I got news for that. Shit is going on right as we speak.
Yes, it is.
So,
yes, it is.
Yep. All right. Anybody else want to add to this lovely conversation? It's been kind of a weird night, but we'll take it.
That's why I'm so pissed off how they spend all these millions of dollars sending aid to these other countries for weapons and things like that, and food and stuff, and then they don't do anything for our people over here, for our farmers and people who also need aid. They gotta pay for everything.
Well,
That is true.
y'all know in July that there's about to be this thing called Fed Now, where all of our funds are going to go to Fed Now before it goes to our bank accounts, where they're going to be able to turn our money on and off whenever they want to.
Well, I haven't heard anything about that. I will have to look into that, Felicia. That sounds like
I put it in our group.
And if they're gonna
Also,
turn our money on and off, they need to tell Mr. Light Man, Mr. Waterman, Mr. Mortgage Man, hey, we got their money turned off right now. They'll pay you when they can.
They said that, like, say for instance, if another pandemic comes along and they were telling everybody to stay in the house and people wouldn't stay in the house, they're gonna turn your money off so you can't go out the house. You ain't gonna be able to get nothing.
how can they turn my cash off in my pocket?
That cash, the US dollar is becoming obsolete this year.
Yeah, that ain't happening, Felicia.
All right.
I'm only going by what the news is saying because of what's going on, what they're trying to get going on.
All right. Well,
That's why Fed Now is
let's hope
coming.
that's not true.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, check it out. That's the purpose of Fed Now coming.
All right. Well, did you put it up in the group or in the chat?
I put it in the group.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go back and look at that and try to do some research on that because I can't speak on something I have no clue about. So
Right.
we'll see.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm into the political news. I watch that all day.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. With that being said, we're gonna be up out of here. Sorry to end on such a kind of different note than we normally ended on, but like I said, this was, Andrea came with that low mood tonight. I don't know what's going on, so yeah.
Pass it along.
Yeah, pass it along. Yeah,
I didn't
infected
pass
us.
it along. I mean, you didn't have to pick up my vibe. That's why everybody has their own energy. Keep your happy energy.
You're right. You're right, I guess.
Look at that big old smile now.
And Marlena, you and Madeline over there saying something because it looked like you and Madeline really going off about something and we can't hear you.
You are dead ass wrong for that.
Dang, I shouldn't have said nothing. I'm sorry.
Shut up, Mario. Thank you, Andrea.
You're
Oh,
definitely welcome.
You see what happened when you don't let me come in? See, that things got all drab and stuff. And see, you know how I come in and provide a little excitement and stuff. But you see, that Mark Mary, he don't like me. But
that is not true. I love all human beings.
He don't like me. But eventually he's gonna get to warm up to me, and he's gonna start letting me be part of the show more than he has.
Eventually I'm gonna want to do what to you?
Let me be part of the show more.
Oh, okay.
You thought she said you was gonna let her show something?
We know where your mind at.
No, I didn't hear
where your mind at.
No, we've been having technical difficulties all night. On my side, Andrea's been talking and I can hear her just fine, but her picture and her mouth ain't going together.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, next week, I hope he talk more on the show, and he'll be nice to me. Because, I'm a nice person and everything. Ain't I, Leon? Ain't I a nice person, Leon? Yeah.
He's speechless. He can't even talk. He's just shaking his head.
Because he been preaching tonight. I've been listening to him. He been preaching. You preach, brother.
All right. So if y'all like all this riveting stuff that we brought to y'all tonight, go to totalview22.com. No, totalview22.com.
Lord.
Oh,
Bless his heart. Andrea, help him out.
totalview22.com and a totalview22@gmail.com, right?
Yeah. Oh God. Hey, I know that we came from a strange place tonight. As Mario said, leave out your questions, your comments, whatever you may have. If you didn't like or didn't like this show that we did tonight, we still want to know about it. And you can do that at a total view. atotalview22@gmail.com. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, all those social media platforms. We are out there.
We are out there. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you a chance to close it out first tonight. Miss, stay in your lane. Talk to them.
Well, I'm gonna say like, share, and subscribe. Come see us sometime. And understand that the reason that I do not want a man that's going to talk to me like that is because it gets worse. If he can get that angry, it gets worse. And I don't want that. Love y'all. Mwah.
All right. All right. And like Marlena said, you should never go to bed angry at each other, right?
That's right.
Right. All right. Well, Marlena, Cat Lady, Marlena, Miss Madeline, whichever one of they all choose to go first, talk to the people.
Madeline, you want to go first? Bye, y'all. See y'all next week. I love y'all. See y'all later.
Love you
Bye,
too,
Miss Madeline. Bye,
Bye.
Miss Madeline.
Marlena.
Well, viewers, thank you for joining us this evening. We love having you. Please come back next week and join us. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media avenues. We are certainly proud of what we're doing, and we just want y'all to continue to join us. We love y'all. Meow.
All right, Cat Lady. And bro, I don't know. Talk to him. Tell him something.
It's been a wild night. We always come in and we have a good time. We express some points and different views about some things. And hey, we all do it in love. Even though the internet is going crazy over my way, I'm still here. Still gonna make it do what it do.
That's my bestest friend in the whole wide world, Leon.
And there she is, Miss Madeline. Again, you're going to break a record for being on the show.
You ought to let me come on more, Mario.
So, Miss Andrea, go ahead and tell them something, pretty lady. Talk to them.
I don't think you like Miss Madeline either.
He don't. He don't like me. He don't like me, Felicia.
That is not
Shooting
true.
her off to the curb.
We just on a time budget, time constraint here, yeah.
We was in
Good
the
night.
beginning.
All I want to say is good night. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Check us out. TotalView22.com. Because I said everything in
Hey,
the
somebody,
beginning.
we on time frame. Since we
I
on such a
said
time
everything.
frame, somebody need to be saying something.
I said everything in the beginning when I did.
Okay.
Round and round.
Come join the Facebook group.
Cause the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Okay. We can't even get out of here right tonight. Mama D, can you bring this back into some type of perspective or talk to the people and just do something, Mama D?
I have no perspective tonight, sorry. But we did enjoy the We did enjoy the show. The bus was all around the town tonight. It just went hither, thither, and don. We hope that you enjoyed what we presented to you all today. Even though we do a lot of things in jest, as you can tell, the group is very passionate about things that their ideas, and it may come across as a joke, but a lot of the things that we deal with are situations that maybe some of us, maybe none of us, and maybe some of our friends have gone through. So we do have some details on what's going on, but yeah, they were out there today, and I'm not making any excuse because I was out there too. But I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you guys next week. So keep looking now.
All right.
And we hope that
Let's go round and round, round and round.
She's a nice lady, that Miss Dianetta.
and we hope that you have learned a thing or two about life tonight.
We
I
do.
sure did.
It's time for you to let it go, because it's time for you to say goodnight because they're going crazy.
All right, we
round
gonna
and
say
round.
good night, and we just want to let the men know that you do have the right to say no, man. Even if you're a man, no means no.
No, that does not.
And I'm still gonna take it.
Ooh.
See,
Don't listen to Mario.
see, that's what I'm saying. These self-professed rapists. Okay, good night.
Good night, Mario.
Good night.
Guys, I told a group, I don't.